Morning, everybody. Today is 3/14/2023. Michelle in the building. Up and at it. Up and ready. Got some things to do. We had some rain, and it feels really good out there. I just walked out, and it feels fantastic to me. Oh, okay. I thought I heard something. So yeah, so I got some meetings today. Hopefully they go through, and there, I don't know, can be some assistance for me to know what I need to do. Because I have no clue. Actually, I have no clue about none of this detailed things. All I know is how to present my creativity, and that's it. Honestly, I mean, and dealing with massive amount of bits and pieces of information, what to me is just kind of irrelevant, but I know it's important because a lot of people lose their money when they get themselves in ventures and stuff like that. They'll be so successful in the beginning, and then towards the most crucial times of their lives, they don't have a penny in their accounts. And I think, like I said, banks have a lot to do with that, and the fact that you can't trust the circle of people around you. That's the main thing as well. And, you got all these fees for this, fees for that. And then before you know it, everything's gone. It's just so unfortunate how corrupt this damn country is. And it's been that way for millennia. They always target their own citizens, to victimize. And we need to make that very clear. America is number one in that field. Okay, we just need to accept it. Okay, America is always having their hands and interfering with everybody all over the goddamn country, all over the world. And all you want to do is fight, and take. Remember, most of the people in this political field, especially if they're white males, they come from that crew of people that came over into this country and stole from the Indians. And we call them American Indians, but they're Indians. Okay, and then they stole black people, dark people from other countries, to build America. And then now black people can't even be in America. Black people are the problem in America. You see what we've been dealing with all this time? And I'm sticking with my lifetime. I don't want to go any further than that. Where all of us has worked our ass off. And most of the time worked our ass off and in the ground. So we need to call out America. Okay, America, like one of my favorite artists says, America, you are a fucking lie. Okay, you're using your people, mostly the elderly, people of color, to finance whatever the hell you think you deserve to do. Okay. No consideration for your own family. No consideration for your own grandchildren. No consideration for your own wife. I got started with my plot early. It's just so ridiculous, though. It's so ridiculous that when things start flowing through, it's like, gosh, how do we allow it to go so long? And we have to take the blunt. We have to bear most of the responsibilities. Come on now, for all of this. This just doesn't just prop up out of the air or prop up out of the ground without willingness. Willingness. And, because I can speak for myself. I worked until I was like completely drained and like I was just stripped and ripped apart like an animal. Because people think that's what we're supposed to do as part of being service to them. Nobody understands service. And service is not sacrifice. You don't sacrifice yourself for no type of service to no one. Okay, no type of job is a sacrifice. So, I'm thankful that I was able to understand that at this point in my life. You know, when I feel so good, I feel magnificent. You know, I don't know how I look. I probably look tired, and hey, that's fine. But you know, yeah, gotta call it out. America is a terrorist country. Okay, they terrorize the world. Okay, in attempts to dominate and destroy people, always inciting things to get things going. That, like the Caribbean islands, they always got their hands in those islands. You know, like I said, stripping them of all of their resources, and know damn well they're going to be coming to the land of milk and honey. And the only reason why they want them, America want them here, is so America can enslave them too, and strip them of their dignity, and have them working for that same handful of people. Like I said, it's just a handful of people doing this, taking care of a handful of people. Just, okay, let's say 10 people. 10 people running 10 billion. Is that insane or not? So I'm gonna do whatever I can to help, but at the same time, the damage has been done. Okay, the damage has been done, and at this point, it's really only about survival and adapting. Okay, you know, you can work on your thoughts while you're doing all that, but it's going to be another lifetime or 2 or 3 or 4 for some of you, and who knows what planet you'll be on at that time. You know, symbolically, I think it's still Planet 1. Planet 1 will exist enough, you know, just so you can barely survive, and you know, all of you going after each other, scrapping, and then you know, eventually you're gonna start eating each other. I mean, hey, those are the movies you watch, right? And you enjoy, and you get entertained by it. So I just it's just unreal, and it's unimaginable how we've allowed all this to happen. And I'm saying the bulk of America, the bulk of the world, actually. But a handful, like myself, despite those challenges, I still pushed forward, because I know the power that is within us. We have a part of the most important power in the world. We're part of it. You know, creational energy. We're part of that. And we're acting like we're disregarded. So disrespectful too towards the planet. So disrespectful. So anyway, I just want to get on up and give you something to think about. Give you something to contemplate. And like I said, if you're not meditating, that's on you. Okay, if you're not reading, you know, or making an effort to read, because, you know, efforts do matter. The efforts does matter. But you know, the awareness is more important, you know, and being realistic, okay, being rational and reasonable, you know, and understand that, you know, you can't, you can fool me. You can fool everybody else, but you can't fool your consciousness and your subconsciousness. You cannot fool that. So whether you're doing it or not, I really don't care, because you remember, it's free will. You ain't got to share that shit all over the social media. Nobody really cares, actually. So I would stop sharing that kind of stuff. You know, your resolutions and your goal. I mean, even your goals. Why do you need to share that? Just fucking complete them and share them afterwards, I guess. Right? Isn't that more appropriate? I don't know. We just have to. The thing is it has to be. We have to be talking to each other face to face and trying to work things out in a group setting, instead of trying to, you know, deal with these electronics, which, you know, at some point somebody's going to cut the cord at some point intentionally. And then all of this shit's going to be wiped out. And then what? You know, so I just want to be with people I love, be around people I love. And, you know, let's just get through this, you know, like-minded people as well. And just see what happens. So I thought I'd share that bit of information this early in the morning. But, you know me. So I want some peace and love. And trust me, I'll be back.